Oh man, time for another flying adventure. This time, I'm out in the desert. It's windy and smoky and hot, and there's Cirruses everywhere. But don't worry, it's a dry heat. Here's your flight fix. No, they're over there. Here's your flight fix. Oh yes, that's right. Welcome back to another Flight Fix episode. You know, call it the experiential training type of episode. Specifically, I'm in Las Vegas, out here covering a Cirrus media event. I got a second though to break away, SR22T G7, do a little flying with. Paul, get in here.
Welcome to Vegas, baby.
Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. This is my good buddy, Paul, CSIP extraordinaire. You and I have been flying together literally since college.
That's right.
And so this is going to be an amazing opportunity for you to guide us along. Like, what are you thinking?
No, I've been here for 15 years, and within an hour's flight, we have some of the most beautiful destinations in America. So we're going to go over the Hoover Dam, we're going to go over the Grand Canyon, and then we're going to hit the bucket list airport that everybody wants to put in their logbook, Sedona, and
nice.
We're going to have lunch at the Mesa Grill.
So you're telling me all of those things you just talked about in a morning, because we're pushing 9 o'clock.
Yep. Oh, we'll get there within 30 minutes. We'll be over the Grand Canyon, but we'll make sure that we do it the right way. There's the Grand Canyon CIFRA. With our G7 avionics, we'll be able to overlay all the corridors that we need to go up and down. We'll make sure that we avoid any airspace that we're not supposed to fly in, and we'll have a beautiful flight and make sure that we get lots of good pictures for you.
Goal should be anybody watching this video feels low stress when they go to take their Cirrus over the Grand Canyon, right? Like that's the thing.
Yep.
Should point out there is a little bit of smoke. I think there's some wildfires in the area.
You brought it from the Smoky Mountains, didn't you?
Yes. There's your joke. You
My
held on to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. So enough smoke that I think the visibility will be a little bit low.
Once we get to the east, the air quality is much better, and we'll have beautiful clear skies over the canyon.
Are you an iced tea guy?
I'm an iced tea guy, yeah.
Finish with iced tea in Sedona.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. Let's take them along.
Let's go do it.
Everything's looking good. By the way, we got Tom in the back seat. He's going to help film all of this so people can follow along. So what I've done here, as long as you're good with it, is I've pulled up the VFR sectional overlay. So we do have this little box that says monitor 20.65 over the Hoover Dam. I'm guessing it gets pretty busy with tour groups and things like that.
There's a whole bunch of helicopters. They'll be below us, but we do want to self-announce.
Very good. So we have 20.65 in there as a standby, sort of like what our approach frequency might usually be since we're going to be going VFR. That's all we have to worry about after tower.
For sure.
Okay, so I got tower, heading out to monitor. Heads are going to be on a swivel, watching over the Hoover Dam. And if I back this baby out, I mean, to give everybody a good sense.
Yeah, the big thing to pay attention to is this 4,500 foot shelf.
Oh, that's right.
Class Bravo, so we're going to stay below that. You can see that if we're a little to the south, we're outside of it, but that puts us right over a runway. So we do want to sneak underneath that 4,500 foot shelf to avoid the airport.
So we got 4,300 bug just to be safe. And basically, if you're looking at the big picture here, Hoover Dam's here. Then we got Lake Mead that winds back in here, and not too far away then, the blue lines, right, with the CIFRA?
That's the CIFRA.
That's Grand Canyon.
Perfect.
And then that's where the adventure really begins.
Amen.
Sound like a plan?
I'm ready to taxi if you are.
Okay, before takeoff checklist is complete, the briefing is done.
Clear right.
Clear left.
Cleared to taxi.
There we go.
November 80 Delta Golf, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway's cleared.
Thank you, sir.
And runway's ours.
I love it. And here we go.
Hoover Dam off your left wing.
Oh
here.
man, there it is. Holy cow.
Let's see your steep turns here.
That's okay. I'm putting my skills to use. Wow.
You just want to make a little self-announcement that we're orbiting over the Hoover Dam 3.4?
Hoover Dam traffic, Cirrus 80 Delta Golf is counterclockwise circles over the Hoover Dam, full sightseeing.
Are you kidding me right now?
From the 1930s.
Okay, so that was Hoover Dam, stop 1. Now what are we doing?
Let's climb up, stay below the Class Bravo airspace, and head towards the Grand Canyon.
So we're basically just following Lake Mead up right as it naturally gets into the Colorado. And
Yep,
does the canyon.
they call this the Narrows here.
Okay.
It's kind of a cool part of Lake Mead when you're on a boat, but it's really neat. On a better visibility day, we'd probably stay a little lower, but it's still going to be amazing on the other side.
Yeah, very cool. I think we just got through the smoke.
Yep, just in time for the Grand Canyon to open up in front of our eyes.
The mouth of the canyon. Are you kidding me right now? Then Tom, look at this. As we're coming over these kind of the edge of the canyon, we are getting into this blue SFRA. And so we've gotten ourselves to 8,200 because the minimum altitude in the SFRA there is what, 8,000, right?
You can see, yeah, for the Perry sector, it goes from the surface to 7,999.
Okay, so then we're good as long as we chill here.
Yep.
Now we also have one Gulf 4 is going to be down to the right, but we're going to take a second, right?
Yeah, let's
have
do
a look
some
at the canyon.
zigging and zagging.
And I mean, it's still pretty hazy and smoky, but as we get close and get over it, boy, you can see the detail.
At the Grand Canyon West, you could land there, hop on a bus. You pay for a little bus tour, and they have 3 stops along the way. They got the skywalk that you can walk out onto the glass. They've got the lookout point, and they got sort of an old Western-themed town.
Oh, cool.
So
very cool. Oh, I see it. Man, that's cool. Yeah, the little horseshoe.
Yeah.
It's just hanging out.
And it's made of all glass. So you're standing on glass looking straight down.
Sweet.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet not every human being
a lot of people
runs out there.
They start the walk and then they turn around.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're over the canyon. Skywalk's right there, but then there's one Gulf 4.
That's the runway.
That close.
Yep.
And so they have this cutout in the SFRA.
Yep.
So that we could actually descend down and do it. Like, should we just go do it to say we did it?
Should. Let's go over there.
Grand Canyon West, Cirrus 80 Delta Golf is about 5 miles to the west, descending out of 7.3, inbound enter a right downwind for runway 17, Grand Canyon West.
We got the runway and the airport to ourselves today, it looks like.
I love it. The smoke scared everybody away, apparently.
Sure did.
Not us. Let's do it. All right, there's my beam point. First notch of flaps. Power's coming back. Let's start downhill. Oh my Lord, it looks like I'm gonna fall right off this cliff.
Right?
Woo!
Finals clear. The coolest base in the world.
That's crazy. Oh, that does not feel right. Flaps are full, mixture's rich. We are stable. Final check is complete. There is the rim of the Grand Canyon under my wing. I cannot believe that. That's a rush, man.
It really is.
Finals clear. Looking good over there. Here we go. Okay, let's keep it rolling. And rotation. We are on the go. Grand Canyon West, above 90 knots. Now we are clear of everything. Oh yeah, you feel the density altitude.
We're clear of everything because the ground drops off below us.
Exactly. Things get negative very fast around here. Okay, so we're going to try bar 10 out, huh?
Let's do it.
All right, we're about 5 minutes out of bar 10. Another good thing to point out here in the CIFRA, they want you monitoring 121.95, so you kind of have those frequencies scattered throughout, is that right?
And they're primarily for when you're loitering around and flying over the corridors.
Right. Okay.
But let's just keep on paying attention.
Yeah, good to start putting it in now.
Yep.
Bar 10, Cirrus 80 Delta Golf, entering a left downwind for runway 16, bar 10.
How do you do a left pattern here?
Oh, you're going to fly over top of this.
Oh, and then you're going to dive in from the other side?
You got it.
No kidding. Power's coming back. We're definitely missing those hills. I am not used to flying in the mountains like you, dude. Now the descent comes right over this cliff. I'm not going to overbank. I'm not going to kick the rudder, and we're going to stay at nice, safe airspeed. That looks cool.
Very cool. Where's the center line, Tony?
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Just put it on the black stuff.
Yep. It's also a crooked runway. So, and we're on the roll.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Do a little bit of a soft field technique here. Look at this.
How cool is that, huh?
This is unbelievable.
That's a good-looking machine, 0 Delta Golf.
Thank you, my friend. We're having a good day.
You got a little intimidated by that mountain, didn't you?
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
You're like, beam the numbers. I'm aiming at a mountain.
Yeah. I'm like, what's the plan here? That kind of flying is such good skill building flying, you know? Let me put it this way. Everything about this trip, I feel good about doing myself, except for that. That is the one where I'm like, guaranteed 100% Paul had to be here.
Good.
Talking me through it.
That's what we're here for.
I love it. But we just left bar 10, and now basically what we're doing is we're going around this little flight restriction cutout in the CIFRA, which everything purple, we'd have to be above 14.5. We didn't bring oxygen, don't need oxygen, don't want to deal with it, right?
Correct.
So we're just going to go up and around. Is that the plan?
We're going to go up and around, and we're going to join one of the corridors.
Okay, so this will be the first time in our experience over the Grand Canyon that we've done a corridor.
Correct.
And so if you wanted to loiter and kind of do some turning and everything, all you have to do is just get over one of these purple spots, right? In the CIFRA. And as long as you're up at 14.5 or above,
correct,
which you would need oxygen, then you can kind of loiter and do everything you want to do. Otherwise, what I'm understanding is if you want to get just sort of lower and more free over the Grand Canyon, you just have to be over to that west side where we entered.
Yep, or do what we're doing now, corridor to corridor. So you could hit this checkpoint and then hop over to this checkpoint and get the next corridor. Okay. So you could zig and zag all the way across the Grand Canyon.
And so if we had a lot of traffic in this corridor, we would just make kind of normal radio calls, right? Tell them we're in the tuck-up.
Yep, we're at the north point going southbound.
Yeah.
Tuck-up corridor traffic, Cirrus 80 Delta Golf. Just starting to turn southbound now in the tuck-up 10,500 tuck-up corridor.
Yeah, I might have said the north checkpoint southbound.
Oh, north checkpoint, yeah. I'm forgetting those things because I'm not staying hydrated.
There you
know?
Go.
Okay. That's really what's going on here.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Cheers to staying alive with water in the desert.
Let's head to Meteor Crater.
Oh, yeah. Meteor Crater, the thing that I've only seen in my school textbooks, and now we're going to go see it from the air. There it is, dude.
There's Meteor Crater.
Look at that, just sitting in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know that meteors really have a lot of aim.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good point. You know what's amazing is that it missed that building when it hit.
The aim, I tell you.
Oh, man. That's the luckiest building ever. Even the parking lot's clean. Meteor Crater, everybody.
Boom.
Just another sweet stop along the tour. I think it's off to Sedona.
We've got a grand finale coming your way.
Look at what is opening up.
We're coming inbound to Sedona.
Look at these rocks. Grand Canyon was amazing, but this is the way to finish, man. This is right up there with the Grand Canyon as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, we're gonna get down in it. It's
holy
beautiful.
Cow. You see this stuff all the time. It is just, it's melting my brain.
But it never gets old. Never, ever gets old.
I can't believe we're just gonna drop in right over these things. It has that feeling of like they're reaching up to scrape the bottom of my plane.
For sure. Remember, if you're short, you're in the side of the hill. If you're long, you're off the end of the hill.
All right, let's get this dialed in then. And there we are.
You did a great job.
Thank you, sir.
But look at that.
Oh, man.
How awesome is that?
Woo!
You ready to eat?
Dude, thank you for all of that.
Absolutely. Let's go get that iced tea.
Let's do it. We left Vegas. I saw it. It was like right at 9 a.m.
Yep.
We're sitting in the Mesa Grill, ready to eat lunch. Iced tea, of course.
Yep.
11:37, 2.5 hours, basically, to see arguably everything.
Yeah, it's amazing how much stuff that you can see in 2 hours.
Like, we didn't pick the easiest day in the world. Like, it was windy.
Yeah.
We were feeling the bumps. We were dealing with the smoke, you know, coming down the Grand Canyon. Good news was we had the whole canyon to ourselves.
Yeah.
Is kind of what it felt like.
I mean, it was real life scenario-based training, right? Like, we actually went out, put you maybe outside of your comfort zone, and I would encourage all the viewers to maybe do the same thing. Find an instructor that's a specialist in their area that knows the airplane, a CSIP instructor, and push yourself and make yourself a better pilot.
Well, at bar 10, I was definitely out of my comfort zone.
Sure.
Good you were there. The rest of it, though, like, for how sporty it was today, it all still felt very normal, very controlled, plenty of time to take pictures. So this is the thing, and it's true, like, if you've done that same route one too many times, guys and gals like Paul are everywhere. The US, Europe, South America. I mean, that's the magic of the Cirrus network, right? We just have people to help everywhere.
And like you always say, Tony, learning is a lifestyle, and we just did it.
And I will iced tea cheers to that, and we will see you at the next fix.